Hello, everyone. Welcome to Starsector, Ferdinand Hunts You Down, Episode 5. For those of you tuning in for the first time, I am using 3 different ship pack. I am using Gyeongdong Heavy Industries, Shadow Yards, and Magellan Protectorate, an unreleased mod by Soren. For gameplay, I am using Starsector to spice things up, Starship Legends to add some individuality to ships, Ruthless Sector to change the bounty payouts a bit and add remnant fleets to hyperspace, and that's about it. I have Audio Plus for extra music, Combat Chatter for my ships to tell me things, and some graphical mods. So this is my fleet at present. It's a mixture of captured and bought ships. You can tell that I've fought the pirates quite a bit by the fact that I have 5 pirate variants of variant ships. I have a Pirate Elysium P, the Lucky, which I've restored, a Pirate Falcon, the Kama, which I have not restored, the Worm, a Pirate Shrike, which I've restored, and the Prize of High Orbit, same deal. Now one of these, the Prize of High Orbit, oh, this one's also reached Legendary. Ah, that's great. I recovered this one Legendary from a scripted event from Starship Legends. Let's see, also in the fleet, I have some fighter cover with a Drover, a Condor, and a Gemini. I have a couple Magellan ships. I have the lovely Graph class, which is kind of a Enforcer analog, only a lot more fun, to be perfectly honest. This one I've had in the fleet for a while. This one I've just bought, and I'll outfit it fresh. What else have I got? I have a Pori class, also from Magellan. This is a lighter forward-firing ship as opposed to this kind of heavy destroyer design. This one came with demods, so it's performing okay. I wouldn't put it into very heavy combat. It's an 11 DP ship with 2 demods. I have a Solidarity cruiser, or excuse me, armed freighter, which is slowing me down because it's burn 8. I have been considering getting rid of that. It is the only thing keeping me at burn 8. So I'm probably going to be getting rid of this ship right now. Let's see, Gemini, a couple of Omens, a Condor with claws that's been with me for a long time. I tend to lose it in fights that go bad, but I managed to recover it, or just reload when I got completely crushed. Let's see, Tanker, Repair. Here is a Magellan Decker class, which is a nice little frigate. I like it. It's very compact, but good missiles, good little side mounts. And a Shepherd. And a Mule. Cool. Okay, so let me dock with this station so I can outfit this ship. So, what am I going to do with this? This has the small universal, a medium composite, 2 medium ballistics, and 2 small ballistics. So right off the bat, I am going to want to use Magellan weapons if I can, because I like putting mod weapons on mod guns. Or mod weapons on mod ships. It feels good. So here we have a Bone Crusher Riot Cannon. So this is a kind of... Okay, this is anti-armor. Even though it's fragmentation, it has a special effect that hits on hull or armor have a 10% chance to arc to weapons and engine, dealing equal damage to the original hit. So that's actually quite powerful. We may try that. Oh, but there's no other Magellan weapons for sale here. I may want to check out one of the other Magellan colonies in the system to do that. Well, for right now, let's put on 1 Heavy Needler. Let's put on 1 Bone Crusher Riot Gun. They're both 800 range, which is great. I am going to put on an ITU, because this is kind of a gun cruiser. For missiles, I've got a couple good choices here. Nothing Magellan, I think this is going to get a Typhoon launcher, because this is a turret, and these ships want to get up and personal with the enemy, so it's going to get a Typhoon. For the close range, I am going to put on probably 2 Flensers up front, if I have them. Yes. So I like Flensers. These are HE point defense guns that are significantly better against fighters than against missiles, and that's okay. In the rear, I'm just going to be putting a pair of Vulcans if I have them. There we go, yeah. So this is actually, now that I look, this is an extremely similar loadout to what I did on this ship. Well, that happens. Now I have some extra OP. On the other ship I put Flux Distributor. Maybe I should put a Flux Distributor. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with low flux, especially on a ship with poor flux stats. I could also put on Hardened Shields. I think... Let's see. So Hardened Shields adds a third to the effective health, which in this case would be about 2,300, which is 11. But I can't add 11 capacitors. We'll try Hardened Shields on this one. And that brings the shield efficiency from 1.2 to 0.9, which is just a massive, massive difference. Okay, now this destroyer has an officer mine. This one doesn't, so right off the bat there's going to be a pretty big performance disparity there. Oh, I forgot the small universal. Okay, well, let me take off the Hardened Shields then. I probably don't have the OP for Hardened Shields. Now, what kind of Magellan missile do I want to put on this? I could put a Cracker, which is a anti-fighter missile with fragmentation warheads. I could put a Concussion. No, that's Tiangdong. Punisher is Tiangdong. More Crackers. Okay, so Cracker is the only option I have for Magellan, and that's okay. That will be my missile for this. And let's just get that set up. Okay. Now, with 8 points left, this one is going to get resistant conduits and 2 more. Now, let's just do a quick test without any officers, and let's just see how this does against... I don't know, let's say an Enforcer. It should handily win against an Enforcer. That is what I'd expect. Let's see, what's this as DP? Yeah, it's a 9 DP, which is actually equivalent to an Enforcer, and a lot of this thing's stats are similar to the Enforcer, but... And here you can see kind of Soren's standard artwork style, which I really like, which is very clean shading. And then some nice painting and some nice features up front. Now let's see. This got a long overload with its Reaper torpedo, and then it backed off to vent to finish. That might not seem like great, but I tend to include Harpoon missiles in my fleet, specifically so that when ships have backed off to vent, but their opponent is overloaded, then other ships can just finish them off right away with Harpoons. Let's see, so how's that Bone Crusher doing? Haven't really... Oh, so the Flensers did shoot down a Reaper, that's good. Now that was me pressing the system to get it in, because I want to see this Bone Crusher in action if I can. Oh, but the AI actually did burn away. Okay, well I am fairly happy with the performance of the ship. It seems to be a gunship. It fires at the enemy. Huzzah! Yeah, enough testing. Good enough. I am actually going to strip and sell this vessel, because it's slowing me down, and there's nothing I can do to speed it up. At least nothing that I feel comfortable doing. So, yes, goodbye. Sorry. But that'll get my burn speed up to 9, which is very important. Okay, everything else is looking fine. This is not a great loadout, but it's actually a pretty bad loadout. Let me at least fill up its point defense slots. There we go. If this deploys in combat, things are not going great. Okay, now let's see. Are there any missions available? Bounties in the area. Ooh, none. Exploration in the area. Well, it's a pirate base over here, but I don't have a bounty to kill it, so no thanks. Trade. Oh. 110 here. I'll have to smuggle them in. But there's 110 just for sale. So yeah, I'll just pick that up. That is a quick, easy 50,000 or something, just kind of for an in-system trading run. That's nice. What about you? You leveled up, huh? Okay. You've got your defensive systems up to 3. For me, I am sitting on a ridiculously combat-heavy loadout, and that's okay for now. Probably next 2 points go into loadout design, and then I'll go into fleet logistics and a couple officer points. And that actually brings me pretty close to max level. Okay. Well, let me buy those 110. Well, I don't need 125. Just 110. And that'll shoot my suspicion level way up. So it's time for me to get out of here. Probably shouldn't have done that with shields on. I mean, transponder on, but yeah, these things happen. There's a size 8 military market there. I could probably get more Magellan guns at that location. Now what's going on with this 8.5 per day? Okay, I have repairs going on. That is fine. It's actually going to take me a few days to fly across the system. No really very convenient jump points nearby. Ooh, that's a big one. Damn, I probably can't take that. Where is that? Okay, so that's way down in the corner. Triple onslaught, couple heavy cruisers, probably destroyers on that point. I don't see D-mods, but sometimes they're there. I probably don't want to do that one right now. Even though Falcon P is an excellent tool for popping onslaughts from behind. It's just not the best. Okay, now here's a quick trick if you need to dodge patrols. You get into the belt, you go still with your burn off, and that makes your sensor profile low, so any patrols in the area don't see you. So then when you turn your transponder off, there's no one to see you. So they don't try to chase you down. It's my job, chase people down. Oh, interesting. So there's a easily doable bounty in Duzak. That'll probably be what I do next. That's a reasonable bounty for me. It's right next to refueling and resupply points. Yeah, a little out of the way to going out to my own homeworld, but that's fine. Okay, I've actually managed to sneak in. That's nice. There's that 110. Great, great. I don't really see anything that I want to buy here. Yeah, I might as well fill up on fuel. And actually, if they're not overpriced, I'll just buy them on the black market. I mean, sure. Why not? Ooh, maybe I should go down to Ahus Brahe and do a quick sale there. Okay, anyone? Nope, nothing going on there. I think I am going to leave. And it's about equidistant. Actually, this one's a bit closer, isn't it? Okay. Down we go. And another bounty. That one's also very doable, but it's also way out there. I actually have a bit of a plan to colonize in Ishtar and in Marax. So if I happened to be out here while that bounty is still alive, I might take a detour and do it. Oh. Huh. Abandoned fleet spore ship. While the bones of this hulk have been picked clean by the fleet's penal salvage crews several times over, and independent scavengers have taken most of the rest, the ruined craft is so vast and impressive that you can't help but imagine something, anything, must remain. Here and there, a child's desiccated stuffed toy or a pitted good luck charm will drift lazily through the dimly lit interior, mute testimony to the thousands upon thousands who once voyaged so far in her. Okay, well, I'm guessing then that this is the ship that brought the Magellan to this system, because their lore is different. Their lore is that they actually got here before the domain. God damn it. There's pirate activity in my, here again. And they're not going to tell me where it's from until I get back there. I am seriously considering nuking this pirate station. Even without a, bounty. Because it might be the culprit. And it's right there. I'm going to do that. I'll just do that on my way home. It's quick enough. Monthly expenses are finally going down because my colony, I should show you my colony, is making a little bit of money. Nothing crazy, just some adequate farmland. 100% hazard is real nice. Yep, nothing much to say about it. It has a station, patrol headquarters, and farming. That's, and, you know, the basics. At some point I want to upgrade to a megaport here. I could either upgrade this to a megaport, or I could spawn a new colony. I think I'm going to do a new colony. I am growing this colony. I want to hit size 4 and get some more industries going. ASAP. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, I said I was going to go to Tamael and just quickly kill the base that's there. Just because I just got pirate activity. It might be coming from there. It's close. Bloody pirates. Ooh. Yeah, that is a reasonable fight for my fleet. I got some cores I need to sell off to the Tritac. So let's just do this real quick. I do need to be careful because remnants are dangerous. They have a lot of frigates. A lot of frigates. Okay. Am I going to deploy my... Yeah, I'm going to deploy my Falcon P. It's worth it. So these are my officers. This is my... Not going to deploy that frigate. It's just too light to tangle with remnants. Do I want my secondary carrier force? I'll deploy one of them. Okay, so I'll keep the Gemini and the frigate in reserve because they're a little fragile. I don't really care if the Condor dies, which is a terrible thing to say, but it's true. And we're going to put a quick defend order on. Just to stop... Just to stop my frigates from going off alone. I don't want them alone because they actually lose 1v1, I think. Okay. Now let that Ultra Cannon get around and just hit F. And I want the Falcon to kill it. There. Let's see, that is officered. Oh, the fighters protected it from the Reapers. That is a pity. I need to take that command off, otherwise the Falcon will go in too hard. Now, all my fleet being down here is not something I like. I'm actually going to order all 3 of these. I'm going to order them up here, but I'm going to have to rescind that order pretty quickly. Quick vent. And this carrier I'm going to take out. There we go. Okay, these destroyers are now in the right region, but actually there's no reason for them not to go after it. This is a lone carrier with flankers supporting, so I'm actually going to leave that eliminate order on for now. Okay, now I need to back off because I overextended a little bit to do that. I'm actually going to target this frigate. It's the thing that's causing me problems right now. I mean, you know, it's not great to have these Radiant cruisers on you, but this one's actually fairly harmless. Okay, now this can go away. And you, and you, that. Okay, here we go. I had to back off quite a bit, but I have an Omen supporting me. Oh, I lost one of my Shrikes. That's no good. That's no good at all. I wonder where that happened. Huh. Over here. It got evaporated by something. Where's my other graph? My other graph is dying, too. It's the frigates. The, Remnant frigates are much more powerful than other Remnant craft. That's not true. It's not true. It's that the frigates can swarm and kill, whereas ships like this destroyer, generally speaking, just can't. So this is going to go away. You three are going to get eliminate order on that one. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of burning down this Remnant ship. This is why it's not very threatening, is because I can just kind of sit here and peg it to death. Ping it to death. Alright, that's going to go away because the Falcon Peak can't seem to do it. You get back here. So I've immediately lost one of those graphs, but that happens. Ah, there's another Brilliant down. You get back up here. Oh, no command points available. So I'm going to lose that destroyer again to frigates. Remnant frigates are the most threatening thing. Especially for these slow, slow Magellan ships. Yeah, there it goes. I could use more fighter cover. That would probably prevent some of these losses. God, this main gun, this Tiangdong Ultra Cannon, is overpowered. It just is. It's a 23 ordnance point weapon. It should probably be 30. But mainly it just needs to lose its range. 1100 range is too long. Alright, now I gotta deal with this. And this entire strike force is incapable of killing a single frigate. That seems about right. You know what? I'm gonna toggle on full assault, because this is ridiculous. Go. One. And you can see the frigates, again, just getting in there with an aim blaster, much more deadly than anything else in the Remnant fleet. I should have focused fired the frigates when I started this fight. It's a little deceptive to call them frigates, because they have destroyer peak performance time. So you can't wait them out the way you would a normal ship. Whoops! My bread is done in the oven. I will be right back, viewers. Bread. Bread. Now this is really disappointing. This ship, like, it should be able to burst down that frigate. Just fire your heavy needler. Okay, now you fire your Reapers. There you go. Is the Graph about to die to a carrier and a frigate? Wow, that is pathetic. That is really pathetic. Well, it's a 9 DP ship, and it's not very impressive. Hey, Tarantoga, how you doing? Yes, bread. Bread. So So the Graph is a destroyer analog. Excuse me, destroyer analog. It's an enforcer analog, and I think it leans a bit too much into that whole enforcer thing, because enforcers are terrible. Okay, there we go. We won the fight with extremely heavy losses. Ah! Every Magellan ship I deployed got destroyed. All 3 of these destroyers got wrecked. I get my Shrike back. I get one of these back. I'm not even sure if I want it now. And I got a Beta Core and a Gamma Core. So that was an extremely unprofitable fight. Like really, really unprofitable. But that happens. Let's see, do I have any free officers now? Yes, I have 2 free officers. I'll have to deal with that. One of them is definitely going to be on the Shrike. Now, I want to know what happens to the Shrike, because my Shrikes usually don't die. They're usually pretty good. Okay, we can put officers on the Destroyer Force. That's good. Da, 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 da. I got a level out of it. That's not bad. So I got a Beta and a Gamma, which is 120,000 credits. And I lost 2 destroyers and got demods on 2 more. So that was like the worst possible... It's not the worst possible outcome, I could have been destroyed. But it was a disastrous battle. Absolutely disastrous. Now, there's a pirate force, a pirate base somewhere in this region. And I am going to have to find it. But first, I got to deal with these pirates. And that's going to be okay. Let's see. Now I can deploy that frigate. This should be fun. And I am going to switch command into the Falcon P, because it is designed specifically to pop pirates with its torpedoes. Alright, we're going to get a defend order in the center again. And it's for the exact same reason. The enemy has a lot of frigates. Okay, now I need to have this light cruiser do something. The AI loves to derp around with the cruiser and chase frigates and not do anything important or interesting. So, you gotta kinda give it some orders. Alright, now that it's actually in the fight region, I can kind of trust it to shoot at something. Except now it's shooting at all those fighters. Come on. Alright. There's an enforcer down. Alright, we're gonna give this thing another eliminate command because it just doesn't know how to fight. Meanwhile, for this ship, let's give it 1 Sabo, get the overload, and torpedo. It's just gonna activate its mobility systems for. That's fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And there's the harpoon to follow it up. Haha! Double kill! That's always fun when that works out. Now, I'm actually not going to vent, even though things appear safe. And the reason I'm not venting is because... let's get a fighter strike on that. This ship has an extremely high capacity over dissipation ratio, because that's kind of just how I built it. Which means that its vent time is so long that missiles from, like, the Wolf and the Shrike way over there could get there. Haha, not today. Today I'm going to dodge. That was a wasted Sabo. I mean, not like totally wasted, but mainly wasted. Alright, that is a specific SRA ship with a retro drive. That's the fuck you player. We're gonna we're gonna run away ship. Thanks, Sam Shadowy. That's really appreciated. However, this should get the job done. Aha, no. No, it didn't get the job done. Luckily, I have more torpedoes. More torpedoes. Yeah, Sable coming for me. I'm just going to take it on the armor. If I didn't have any skills, that might actually be somewhat dangerous. Ugh. A fighter corpse absorbed one, and then my bad aim absorbed the other. That's disappointing. Well, let's just wait for the gun, wait for them to reload. But I am going to get around the side of the ship. And there we go. How is the rest of the fight going? The rest of the fight's going great. Pirates are just not remnants. Remnants are sneaky, sneaky murder kill bots. Alright, let's get down here. I only have 4 Sabos, but this Snowman is actually doing a pretty good job of putting down a little bit of hard flux pressure. Okay. I don't have anything to save those with, so that was a bit overkill. Well, there's no overkill like overkill. Okay, at this point I'm just going to order a fighter strike, remove the waypoint, and we'll see whether these ships will get the kill before this retreats. The claws might lock it down. If the claws lock it down, then it's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's locked down. Atropos? Atropos. Very cool. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So that's how a fight is supposed to go. We'll do a quick pursue with, I don't know, the mule. Doesn't matter. Do I want another Falcon P? Nah. I mean, it's actually in better shape than my current Falcon P. So yes, we'll take a new Falcon P. And what are you? You're a super machine gun. A 600 range, 600 DPS, 400 flux per second, kinetic, and also point defense. Interesting. Okay. So it's like a slightly shorter range, 100 shorter range Storm Needler that's also point defense, and like 8 OP cheaper, and much more efficient. I'm not surprised at this point. There we go. That was a good fight. Got some experience, got supplies, got some guns. Good stuff. Okay, now I need to find the pirate base. So there's a couple ways to find pirate bases, and one of them is through luck. And there it is. Okay, now there's a fairly decent-sized fleet around it, it looks like. I'm not sure I want to fight a fleet that size. Especially with a ship. And I'm undercrewed, but just a little bit undercrewed. I may want to wait for these 2 destroyers to recover their CR and hull. Ah, but I should outfit my new Falcon P. There are way too many frickin' P ships. That sounded like it had connotations. Anyway. Now, I'm only going to be flying one of these, so I really should let this one be a AI ship. And to that end, I don't really feel like converted hangar. I will put a little short on things, to be honest, but we'll put torpedoes there. I'm actually going to give this a pair of heavy autocannons. Not great, not terrible. Sure, gonna have a pair of IR pulses, some sabos, and there we go. And I'm actually thinking about taking off expanded missile racks, which is a little weird, but Typhoons will usually not get completely used in a given engagement. Because they have a lot of ammo. 5 ammo is a lot for Reapers. However, this does now want ITU, which is 15. Yeah, we'll just try this. This is like making this ship work for the AI is a little weird. There we go. This is a very generic loadout. It should do fine. I'm gonna sneak forward. That is a fairly big ship, or fairly big fleet. It's also in the oh god, there's two of them. Okay, well, I can't take out two of those fleets at the same time. So I'm going to wait for that one. Did it see me right there? I think it did. Can I take this one out alone? I can take this out alone. Well, it looks like I'm going to be in this fight. My destroyers are mainly backup. This is still a little too low to deploy. Okay, well, here we go. We will do a full deploy just because I need numbers. Okay. And I'm going to try something weird here. I've been trying to think about how to use this Falcon P. I'm going to try to use it as an escort. And just, like, see if it'll fire its missiles if I escort. Okay. It might not. This might go terribly. Now, I already have ECM rating completely over the enemies, but I'm going to slap capture order on the nav buoys, and we'll see how a distributed approach takes. Unlike in the Remnant fight, my individual ships should have superiority over their frigates, so if I get in one-on-one fights, my ships should win. I mean, you can see this Flender's already dealing a lot of ardor damage. It's already taking hull damage. This ship is being beaten back, but... Oh, I'm engaged. Whoops. Okay, we're just going to burn down frigates one at a time. Oh, no, harpoons are going to take care of that one. This Falcon is like, I'm going to escort you because you told me to escort you, but I don't have any guns. It's not, you know, it's just not what it's built for. I'm trying to experimentally use it to see if it'll actually work. The answer so far is... Eh? Eh? Okay, well that was a very quick, just kind of murdering spree. Alright, this escort's not really working, so I'm going to take it off. However, it did keep it around me, which is kind of the goal. I will now tell it to murder that. We'll see how that works. Ooh, there's a... gotta not get hit by those. Okay, well I'm gonna lay down kinetic bombardment. Ah, and the fourth torpedo is gonna hit. That's very nice. I'm just gonna shoot these frigates off my Falcon's back. There's the wolf. Okay, now this needs, again, it needs the kinetic support of my main cannon to allow for the Reapers to hit. So there's the overload. Now I'm doing some damage. Is this gonna get the kill? I see harpoons, I see atropos. There it goes. Now, this Shrike got itself in a good flanking position. But I am just gonna... I'm gonna shoot it down. That Ultra Cannon is so very, very powerful. And even though the Shrike is trying to run away, it can't because it has 1100 range. Okay, I'm going to let that Falcon do its retreating thing for a moment because its flux got very, very high. Oh, hey, Penetrator Roos. How you doing? I just saw your message. I'm doing pretty well. I had one bad fight so far that I didn't reload from because I have a shred of pride. Okay, that is now going to be told to come back over here. It instantly started going in the wrong direction. These ships are doing pretty well. I don't think I need this control anymore. I want these two frigates to come over. Actually, I want them to eliminate that hound. It's creeping up on me. I gotta turn my shields and deal with it. Okay, there we go. Nice. So the Falcon with the eliminate order is extremely well. Basically, I don't know if I actually need to pilot the Falcon. Maybe in the future I should leave the Falcon under AI control and just give it lots of eliminate orders. Now God, this ultra cannon. I am using it at extremely close range, but the reason I'm doing that is because there's no reason not to. Okay, Falcon is a little bit in the way. Harpoons from one of my other ships do a good job. And I'm just going to hit F to delete enemy ships. Silesium is very powerful. And let's do this one. This pirate ship really has no answer to me just bombarding it slowly over time. But I'm gonna ratchet up the pressure a little bit with, you guessed it, Eliminate Order. Hey Raymay, how you doing? I'm probably not going to use an Atlas Mark II. I don't really like them. Also, currently my fleet is operating at burn 9. Ooh, it managed to shoot down those torpedoes. Good for it. I really should actually put my guns on that hound a little bit. Ooh, Falcon took a little bit of damage there. Well, I guess that's an overload for you. Ah, fire one more torpedo, Falcon. Actually, you don't need to. I'm about to finish it. There it goes. There's the overload. There is the Atropos for a little more armor crushing. And the guns will finish it off. And there's that extreme range. It's still in range. Shrike doing what it's supposed to do, which is to say, zipping in towards enemies when it has an advantage. I might want to take a look at my combat stats and just see how my Shrikes did. Okay, well that was actually a very clean kill against this armada. I took no losses. A little bit of hull damage on my Falcon P. Yeah, 30% hull damage, not great. And we are going to pursue them and just get a couple quick rack-up kills, which is, you know, the thing. I don't want any of that. No, thank you. Not bad haul. My oversupplies, I'm just a little bit oversupplies, but I'm going to burn them quickly doing repairs. So I don't mind that so much. I got a few level ups. You at 7? Yeah, you're maxed out. Combat endurance is a great skill. And let's do... no thank you. Let's just scoop up those supplies and fuel. 130, great. So that was actually a very profitable fight in terms of supplies and also experience. I got a point, that's good. I'm going to keep working towards loadout design. Ah, there's another armada. Go away. God, there's 4 armadas now. That's not cool. Okay, they're traveling away though. They're raiding somewhere. Ah, okay, they're probably raiding Valhalla. That makes more sense. I wish a bounty would pop up for this one, but is you gonna see me? Not quite. Hiding in the asteroids while dark worked. Okay. Oh, I'm between this. This is what's happening. I'm between the station and the jump point. This was a terrible place for me to hide. Let's get out of there. Crap. It's actually a quite large fleet. I can, however, get away from it. I'm fast enough to get away from that fleet. Still not ideal. It has a travel order. Is it just gonna... There it goes. It's going away. Okay. That is fine. Now, when this is on the far side of its orbit, I am just going to come in and pop this thing. There we go. Oh, they saw me. So I can't buy any colony here. Okay. This is a fairly small fleet. I'm going to pop this thing. And I don't feel the need for my... I'll deploy that one. That's my more guns one. And we'll deploy fighters, because fighters are good. We're not going to deploy any frigates. Actually, no, there's a defending fleet. I'll just deploy the frigates. If the frigates get too close to the enemy ship, or to the station, they can be in trouble. But as long as they're flanking on the side, it should be good. Let's see, that's a 3-module pirate station. That's reasonably bulky. Maybe I should deploy my other Falcon. Am I about to lose a lot of ships by being cocky? It is something that I do, is lose a lot of ships by overestimating my abilities. Alright. There's an overload. Oh, double kill. Very nice. I like double kills. Now, I'm actually going to try to take out these hounds for a little bit, because they can be a little annoying at times. Quick vents. Assault chain guns have very high DPS, so I'm just going to try to avoid that happening. Okay, it's getting away, and that's okay. My own fighters are inbound. I'll just pop that Buffalo Mark II. Why not? Now, oh, I got a shield against the station. There's some incoming HE damage that I don't wanna take. Okay, there's another kill. That's always nice. A couple fighters coming for me. We'll just let the Vulcans take care of it. I've got plenty of Vulcans on this ship. Let's see, I'm gonna take out the small ships first. Ventures are not terribly dangerous. Yeah, we're just gonna focus fire. Okay. Back off a bit. No reason to overextend. So this fight's going fine. I'm just whittling away their forces while my own allies are making their way up and drawing the station's fire. Okay. Let's get the guns pointed at that enforcer. I should have done this before the bombers came in, because I could have supported the Atropos strike. Ooh, Gemini's taking damage. That's probably long-range fire from the station. I hope it gets out. Okay, got some bombers coming in on me, but I'm actually not particularly worried about them. They're slow. I've got good point defense on this ship. We're going to take out this other enforcer. It has Atropos, which can be very nasty when they're fired off all together. But, let's see. Oh, overload. That is good. I might see some harpoon support from my own ships if they're not already out. Falcon P coming up there. Okay. Kind of want these ships, especially those frigates out there, to clean up. Alright, I'm going to order this to eliminate... no, that's the SO. I don't want it to eliminate the SO one. I want it to eliminate the non-SO one. I'm just going to finish killing the Enforcer, because nothing the Enforcer can do about it. The rest of my fleet are forming this nice arc, not engaging the station. That's actually exactly what I want them to do. I want to take out this fleet, and then we'll take out the station. Now, not sure if I should be really attacking this venture, Veyra's venture there. Maybe I should be taking out that carrier, as it doesn't have any... Now, if you were following orders, you would be landing torpedo strikes right now. Young ship. Alright. Well, I need to take care of that, fly through that wave of bombs, and I'm just going to take out this. It's a much softer target. There we go. Quick vent to recover flux. Hound crosses my path. That's fine. Rest of my fleet's doing fine. I run into PPT issues on some of my small craft. It's taken me a while to finish everything off. I think I am going to deploy my other Falcon. It'll just help. It's got a lot of torpedoes. Now, I got some ships coming after me, and they're all blocking. Alright, take that out. No, I want to eliminate order. That was a total waste of order. For some reason, I thought I wasn't going to be able to maneuver around to the side there. But I did. I did maneuver around to the side. Now, I need to not block my Falcon's line of fire. Assuming it's actually going to come in and engage what it has had and eliminate on for a long time. Which omen is ticking down? I'm actually not sure which omen is ticking down. Oh, come on, just go attack it! So this is definitely an AI problem, how this has had an eliminate on it order on for a long time. And that is the first time it has successfully launched a strike against it. And fire your other torpedo. Seriously, it's overloaded. Fire another torpedo. Please! Please, fire a torpedo. Okay. This is ridiculous. I'm switching command. And I'm actually going to switch command right back. Because it actually did fire its torpedo right as I was switching command. Okay, now I think it's time for me to retreat some of my frigates. Because they're starting to run up against PPT issues. The enemy swarm has been reduced by a fair amount. And I think it's time for me to begin engaging their station. Okay. Yeah, let's get in here. Take out the last ship defending them. Okay, actually, you retreat. So many command points. And you... I don't know. Just keep not being extremely effective. Okay, we're actually going to remove that eliminate order. No need for it. And I'm going to switch command into my Falcon. Because my light cruiser is actually in a good location. But this ship needs to vent. It's going to vent and then it's going to go pop that module. And try to avoid the gun module. Oops, I ran into a bomb. Lol. The AI is so bad. The human runs straight into a bomb. Okay, switching over to my other torpedoes. Ah, everything's getting hit by things. Okay, so I'm not going to get the chance to get the kill, unfortunately, because multiple of my torpedoes went off. Is the Atropos going to get it? It'd be nice if the Atropos got the kill there. Okay, it was not to be. A lot of bombers. That's why I want to pop the carrier modules. There you go, Shrike. Thank you for that. And I will duck behind the Shrike. Ooh, those are big projectiles. And we're just going to avoid this gunnery module for a little while. There's not that much reason to engage a gunnery module from the front. It's a real pity I couldn't pop that hangar module, just the torpedoes spiraling out. Okay, we're gaining hit points, we're gaining hit points. There's another module there. Another carrier module, that is. Alright. Hey, you're doing actual work. Yay! You are not. You. Let's crush the Venture. And that'll actually pretty much take out the last bit of real ship defense. Now I need to get away from these bombers before they overload me. And I need to throw in a torpedo strike. There we go. Now, I took some hits from the bombers, which is not ideal. However, I think I'm actually going to vent, because I don't see any homing missiles. Ooh, one of my Shrikes is in danger of malfunction. Well, you get out of there. You are useless. Do you have any missiles left? Unfortunately, I can't check without switching command. Alright, it is time to take out the station. Because this is a weakened hangar module. So I'm going to rely on this kinetic bombardment to fire at the wrong target. That's what I'm going to rely on. Just shoot at the module that's pointing at us, which has low shield or low health. There we go. Finally got that kill. Now we have a place where ships can hide in the shadow. I think, if I'm sneaky... not quite. There's the overload. There's torpedoes from everyone. That should do it. Alright. There we go. This one's in danger of malfunctions. I'm out of command points, so it's just gonna have to do what it does. It's been a slower fight than I expected. Okay, let's just... What are you doing? Alright. Oh my god, these ships are derping so hard at attacking this last module. There you go. That one is finally attacking the module. Alright, let's get a pair of Reapers. Okay. That was very funny. It's a good thing I outnumbered the enemy so much. Alright, I'll just claim victory. Speed that up. I didn't lose any ships. I did spend a lot of supplies in CR. Such a slow fight. I need some good gunships. If I'd been piloting the Elysium P, that might have gone a lot faster. Like I was piloting in the beginning, but more in the end. I don't want any of those. I do want the supplies. None of that. Now this puts me about 300 supplies over, which is not great. But what I can do is, yeah, it's going to take me 300 supplies to even repair. So I'm going to dump the extra supplies, and I'll pick them up in a second. So basically I just gotta... Ew, great. That's annoying. Okay, this is a weak raid with one fleet, and colonies should be safe. So I'm just gonna ignore this raid for now. There's not much reason for me to respond to that raid. Where are my supply pods? Did my supply pods just evaporate? I might need to reload. which is a crazy thing to say after winning a fleet. Oh, my supply pods. Did this pirate steal them? Well, I need to suspend repairs, not right now because I'm in overload. I'm in problem territory. But, yeah, I just lost 300 supplies. That's really no good. I'm gonna watch the video later to see if the pirates stole them. If they did, good on the AI. But if not, then that's no good. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it is imperative for me for now to get to somewhere. So I am going to go to Hybrasil. I generally have good relations with the Tritac. And I think now I need to suspend repairs. So that does give me plenty of supplies to get where I need to go. Uh-oh, storms. Whee! Storm surfing! Does anyone have 0 CR? No. Good. Oh, you have very low CR. I'm actually going to let that single omen repair. I do love the music from the Audio Plus pack. I think I've said that in like every stream so far. Let's see, no levels for me yet. I thought I saw a level up. Ah, it was the officers that leveled up. Great. Well, level 3 officers are... Or level 3. Level 20 officers are amazing. It's kind of a pity that I lost all of my Magellan ships. But they could not handle frigates. I mean, it's kind of, they're just a little bit low quality. Okay, now first of all, I have some AI cores to turn in for a nice chunk of change. Now, do they have any ships that I really want? Not here. I should go check out Kulan. Kulan might have something. I mean, they've got an Astral. They have a pristine Astral I could buy. That's interesting. But I don't feel like slowing my burn down that much quite right now. Now, this is a free port, which is great, because it means that I can actually buy enough supplies to resume all repairs, and do that, get everything in good shape. Now, is there anything else I want to sell here? I mean, I might as well sell off a couple of the crap weapons. I like a lot of them. A lot of the low ones that are added by mods. Like, muscles are actually pretty good. In general, Tiangdong weapons are very good. I'm not sure what that says, but in general, they're extremely high quality. I'm just kind of selling off half of my weapon stops. I want to keep those, actually. Sure. That's fine. Any mediums I want to sell? Yeah, I'll sell the thumpers, sell those. Sell half my mortars. Okay, that gets my supplies down quite a bit. I'll sell off a good 175 of those. Actually, no, I'm going to be colonizing later in this episode, so I'm going to keep those. I need crew. Boink. That's good. Gets me much closer to self-sufficient. And I consumed another 80 supplies, so I'm going to buy even more supplies from these folks. And I'm going to save real quick. Now, I have two pressing things I want to do. The first is that there's this bounty in Duzak, which is still kicking around. It's got 34 days left, and this is not, probably, I hope, not a hard fight. That'll give me now 200,000 and break me over 1 million, which is cool. I want to go here and go to the bar and learn where the pirates are coming from. And I want to colonize 2 worlds that I'll show you later. That's kind of my plan for today. However, I need to get myself some combat ships. Oh, the raid has failed. Great. So it looks like my patrol headquarters and station did manage to repel that raid. That's great. However, raids keep on growing unless you deal with them. Let's see, they want to go to... no. Apparently there's a Seski somewhere around. How about ships? I might want more fighter cover. Because one thing I noticed is that the enemy frigates were what was doing me in, and if I have fighters, enemy frigates are not going to do me in, they're going to get murderated. Now, I don't really have a build for fighters. I don't have, well, basically 3 points in this skill. But that's gonna come if I don't run up to the hard limit. I might. Anyway, I am gonna buy myself... what's this Heron got? Defective manufactory. That is a disqualifying offense. I'm gonna buy myself 2 drovers. I need to phase my Condor out at some point anyway. Condors are just wholly inferior to drovers, pretty much. The only thing it has going for them is a medium missile instead of 4 small missiles. And a medium missile is slightly better than 4 small missiles when you factor OP efficiency. Now, when I get to my colony, I might be able to change this up a bit, but you can never go wrong with Thunders. And I see that there are Thunders for sale. So these will be Thunder Drovers. They're each going to get a Railgun and a Vulcan, and... now do I want Harpoons or do I want Atropos? I'll do 1 of each. Let's see, you are going to get Expanded Missile Rack, and... probably... do I not have the... Ooh, I actually don't have the Fighter Bay hull mod yet. Looks like I haven't found that. But that makes my choice of what to put on this extremely easy, doesn't it? But it'll get Expanded Missile Racks for its missiles, and it'll get capacity for hit points. And that's it. Now, I am actually not going to copy that because I don't have Atropos, but I'll slap on Harpoons and otherwise copy it. It gets a Railgun, it gets a Vulcan, it gets Expanded Missile Rack, and it gets capacitors. Good. Those will work. Now, once I get a Heron, this won't have bombers, but for right now, this is fine. It's fine. Now, I don't need... Oh, I do need reinforced bulkheads, even on officer ships. Structural damage. Okay. There we go. That helps things a little bit. I am going to buy more... Oh, no. Don't want Marines, actually. I'd like more crew. I need more supplies. Always more supplies. I can't believe I lost 300 supplies because either the pirates scooped them up or the stack despawned. Oof, rough. Very rough. Okay. Well, there we go. My fleet now has significantly more fighter cover. It's missile heavy because I lost 2 different gun destroyers to remnants. It's just hard to use gun destroyers that aren't hammerheads or sunders. They're just better. Which is an unfortunate thing to say, and it speaks well to Magellan's balance, but it is true. Now, bounty situation, still looking good. Military, I need to figure out where that's coming from. That's fine. Yeah, that's really about it. Cool. Yeah, there's no trade contracts going on right now. Off to Duzak I go. Hello, 69 YOLO Wagmaster 420. That's a name. That is a name right there. Yes, I have some mods. Not a huge number of mods, but I have, probably the most noticeable are Shadow Yards, Tiangdong, and Magellan. And then I've got Ruthless and Veras and some audio and visual mods. Oh no! Smuggling! I'm just gonna try to avoid that storm a little bit. Am I gonna get lucky? No, got poinked by that one. Hello, Duzak. Now, where are you? A contemptible Persian League jackass. Now, I want to make sure I have my transponder off, so that you don't, Yes, Tarantoga21 is correct. You can scroll down on the Twitch page to see the mod list. I don't have a bot set up. I should set up a bot. Now, this is a Persian League fleet, and I'd rather not become hostile to the Persian League, because I'm a bounty hunter, and, like, it's nice to have ports. So I'm gonna go in stealthy-like, and I'll just take, like, a couple points hit to reputation. Nothing too bad. This will hopefully be a good fight. Oh, but where are they? Gas Giant. Great. I will pop into the Gas Giant. Monthly expenses went up a bit. That's probably crew count. It is all good, YOLO Swagmaster. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you're watching. Yeah, stability is at 9. It's okay. I should build ground defenses. Shall I build ground defenses? Well, let me top up the growth incentives. I really want this to get to size 4, and then I'm going to build another industry. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to build mining here, because some of my other worlds that I'm looking at are better. Okay, now where is that enemy fleet? Are they hiding in the... Yes, they are. Okay, a good number of frigates. Not great. There are pirates here. There is a pirate base in this system. I'm gonna take control of this makeshift sensor array, and I am going to see where the pirates are coming from. Okay, what kind of officers do you have? You have a 6, a 6, and a 14. Very good. That's a very weak officer spread. Yeah, that kind of weak officers is not going to be able to survive my fleet, basically. Now, let's take those thunders out for a spin, and we'll keep my lesser carriers in, and I'll just deploy. I'll deploy the gun Falcon P. All right, now I do want a comm relay. Comm relays are really nice. I don't need any ECCM. My 1 skill point in it is more than enough. There go the shrikes. They're shrieking around. Let's see, I'm going to assign all the drovers to carrier group 1. They're okay where they are now, but I might want to move them. Because if the enemies come in from the right-hand flank, like if they take this sensor jammer first and that's where their bulk is, then I don't want my carriers to be directly in line of fire. Alright. It's an enemy! Now the thunders should be launching. Yeah, there go the thunders. You can see them coming up. Ooh, extended shields on that Shrike. But between the blatantly overpowered main gun and the thunders, which are low DPS but also very powerful, that Shrike is just going to get melted down. There's nothing it can do. It can't even get out of range of my main gun. It's still in range. Yeah, that's brutal. Micro-vent, good. I am going to remove this defend order. Yeah, because my fleet array is good. Let's see, who do I want to target right now? I want to target this Hammerhead. It's a double HVD variant, which is fairly long-ranged. It might have HVD as well. That could prove troublesome if it gets on my flank. So let's burn it down. Again, I just have a lot of DPS. Atropos from one of my carriers gets in. The excellent point defense Vulcans on this ship. It didn't catch every missile, but it caught many of the missiles. This is so far extremely clean. You're in trouble, because there's a Tempest there. You're a Thunder. You're a Thunder. Thunders on the Tempest. Strike on the Falcon. Cool. And we'll see. Oh yeah, yep. They're the torpedo bombers. Are those torpedoes going to make it through? One made it through. One got caught by the corpse of a fighter. That's a bit of a pity. Microvent. And let's just beat up this enforcer. Now I'm strafing to the right to try to give my ships, oh, nice. Nice torpedo. To try to give my ships an open line. Okay, the Griffin here. It is a hammer barrage Griffin that's actually fairly dangerous. We'll see if it pops the graph. Thunders are kicking the crap out of the Tempest. Yep. And this ship is trying to capitalize. It could get a good kill on that Tempest with fighter support. Okay, gonna turn on my press F to melt enemies system again. And we're gonna melt some enemies. That's just what's gonna happen. The range on this Tiangdong cannon is incredible. Enemies cannot get away. Okay, now this Falcon is back again. Ooh, that's a lot of firepower. Actually gonna provide some supporting fire, shoot down the bombers before they can get to wherever they're going. There we go. That was good. That was a lot of firepower. Okay, that Tempest is dead. And I'm actually gonna remove this fighter strike. This is just going great. I'm gonna kill the Drover next. It's a powerful carrier. But it doesn't have great hull. Ah, that was beautiful. The Omen coming up behind me. The Thunders came around. They could be a serious problem. Thunders are powerful. And the Omen just kills them. Zaps them dead. And that'll take out the Drover. Good, good, good. I am going to move over to the Condor. It's still in range. You know, just brutally long range, brutally high DPS main weapons. Shields up. There's some nice missile support from one of my Shrikes. Omens are burning down the Griffin with support from the Graph. Good. Now the question is, do I want to break left or right? I'm going to break left and just make sure the situation doesn't go bad. I got plenty of fleet over here. The 3 of them on an eliminate order will do great. 4 of them. There we go. Shrikes do very well on eliminate order. Actually, I'm going to give my ship an eliminate order. I'm going to autopilot. I want to just watch these Shrikes. I want to see how they do. So there's 2 Shrikes coming in. They burn in. Railgun starts firing. This one's got the Sabos. That's what I really want to see here, but they're kind of getting in each other's way a little bit. I think the Falcon might just be too fast. It is their flagship. There we go. So burns in. Missile support. Oh, is actually going to kill the Gemini. So the Shrike there actually got the kill on the Gemini. There go. Oh, so there's the overload from the Sabos. Heavy Blaster. Just look at how fast the Heavy Blaster was doing those kills. That's a great... You know, it took a while for those 2 Shrikes to get over there, but it was a very good Sabo Blaster kill. Actually really happy with that. I'm going to get back into my flagship. It actually looks like it's doing its job. It's only when I'm watching that this ship does poorly. Now, I think this Heron is going to try to get away, which is actually a problem because it's the bounty target. Ah, balls. I think I will need to re-engage this fleet because that Heron might have been the flagship. That's actually okay. Well, when it comes to the pursuit stage, I will actually do I'm gonna do a manual pursuit. Herons are bloody fast. I think I'm actually gonna do a pursuit. And I'm gonna do it in the Shrike. And I'm gonna take command of the action. And that's gonna be me. And that from the left, this from the left, and right. And a Thunderwing. And this is, you know what? I'm actually not going to deploy those two. More than enough. I'm going to actually put an assault order there, so that my omens are up top, so just in case that thing somehow manages to get past me, they will slow it down. Let's see, there's some fighters here. Oh, just look at beautiful. Accurate, perfectly accurate heavy blaster shot shoots down six fighters. One shot to each of them. That's combat skills. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Killing all 6 of those. Once you have gunnery implants to give you accuracy, and once you have plus 50% damage to fighters, fighters suddenly become a lot less threatening. God, maybe I should fly this thing in battle. That was excellent. Okay, well, let's just finish this. The Thunderers will get it. Also, I deployed the Sabos during the boost. There we go. Well, that's what a strike is supposed to do. Quickly chase down and burn enemy fleets. Okay, do I want any of these? I got a lot of D-mods. Nah, I'm more into buying ships than building ships. Ah, supplies. Hooray, supplies. Well, that was a very nice fight. 200,000 cash. Much more supplies than I spent. Any of my officers level up? Yeah, got one more level up. Combat Endurance 3 is excellent. Yeah, very happy with that fight. Ooh, Tempest. Yeah, actually. None of these are the killer D-mods. No engine problems, no flux problems. So I will take that, Tempest. Nice. Got a Tempest. I'm gonna outfit it real quick. What are you gonna get? I don't really like Gravitons, but they're also not terrible. I'm gonna get Sabo, actually. And it's gonna need hardened subsystems. Yeah, my fights have been getting longer. It's gonna need hardened subsystems. There we go. Basic loadout. Cool. That'll live for a while before it dies. I mean, kind of a tautology, but like I don't care if that ship dies. It's just like a fun little bonus that I got a Tempest to be in my fleet for a little while. Now, however, I am highly suspicious that there's a pirate base here, in this system. And the way that I'm going to find it is I am going to go dark. I'm going to take control of the relay. And then I'm going to wait. And I'm repairing at the same time, so it's not wasted waiting. But there should be a pirate fleet coming. If no pirate fleet comes, then it means that there's no base in the system. Maybe I already popped the base in this system. But I also could have sworn that when I entered this system, I got the exploration notifications. Okay, well, I actually don't... Alright, I don't see any... All I see is what I did before. Well, okay, maybe there's no base here. Maybe there's just no base here, and for some reason it's flipped to pirate by the presence of the bounty fleet. Okay. Time to continue. I think I'm actually going to go back to my colony. Because there should be supplies and fuel and crew waiting for me here because of the way station. And this is also quite close. It's 2 months away from hitting hitting size 4, which is really nice. I am considering building the medical center and just helping this fleet, helping this place grow. I could also build ground defenses, which will up my stability. Oh yeah, I'll just build ground defenses. They're just good. And they will help me against raids in the future, so I won't have to babysit as much. Now, I don't think... Yeah, there's only 12 days left, so I've not been fast enough to go out there and do that. That is a bit of a pity. I may want to refuel before I get there, but oh wow, a lot of things suddenly just popped up. Where's that pirate bounty, pirate base? Is it anywhere near me? Ugh, no, it's all the way up there. 10 to 1 says this is the stupid thing that's raiding my colony. Well, I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Let's see. Am I going to refuel at Naraka? Yeah. I'll do a quick refuel at Naraka. Just in case... Ooh, minor equipment cache. Where's that? Aren't I going down there? No, I'm not going to quite be reaching down there. Might be good shit down there, though. You paid 70,000 to do a little jaunty. Oh, heck. I will just accept that. And if I get there, I get there. Probably won't get there, but the penalty is rather minor, and at the very least, I will, know where it is. So many bounties. I guess these are all the notifications that I've missed from being inside the core world. Oop, I can tag that off. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going down down here. Ooh, I could try to snag that Legion. I actually do have a good fleet for killing a Legion. Thunders and Reapers are good for popping Legions. Oop. Right, I was gonna refuel. Turn around! Turn around and refuel! Derp, 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 derp. We will turn on the transponder, just because I don't feel like getting stopped for patrol right now. I have to fill out paperwork. Hegemony officers are always kind of dicks. Just in general. Okay, what do you want me to do? No. That is not very good. I have to say, it's good flavor to have those things around, but they're often not very interesting, which is kind of a pity. Okay, fuel. Am I gonna do this black market? Yeah, I'll just do black market. Some on the black market, some on the open market, some on the black market. I'm actually gonna do a big purchase. And we'll just scoop up the people too. Oh, it's actually excess stockpiles. Do you have any ships I want? I already have some nebulas at Hool, so I don't want to buy more nebulas. Nah, I'm fine. Though I do like Centurion. I'll buy a Centurion. Most people don't. I feel like most people don't use Centurions, which is a real pity because they're some of the best frigates. They just survive. Like, they just don't die. They're great. We'll do a classic HE ballistic combo. With an ion cannon for lockdown? Depends how cheeky I want to be. I want to be cheeky. Ooh, what are you? Design type leveler. Ooh. Fancy. And we'll throw on some Vulcans. Jack up the vents. Give it hardened subsystems. Jack up the caps. And... do I wanna... I'm actually gonna lower the vents by 2 to give it a Reaper, because who doesn't like Reapers? Okay, cool. So I got, just got a little frigate there for fun. Lets me buy 50 more crew. Cool. Cool. Now I have actually plenty of supplies and heavy machinery in order to colonize. I hope my colony at Hool has sufficient people in stockpile from the spaceport. Not spaceport, way station. That is my hope. Okay. Let's get out of here. To World Mill. Well, maybe I should drop by Alpha and Epsilon Solus. God, so many bounties. Where's that one? That one's up there. Pirate activity is over. Was that my colony's pirate activity? It was. Hmm. Interesting. Is that because of... That's odd. Normally that doesn't go away on its own. Let's see, what do we got? We got Toxic World, not very interesting. Sensor Burst gives no contact. There's no satellites, there's no ruins. Nothing to see there, really. And there might be some sort of hidden system, but I'm not really doing an exploration run. I'm kind of just doing things that are obvious. This one has a planet too. What do we got? Oh, it has a desert. No stable points, so can't build a comm relay, but let's just see if this is like another ridiculously good world. Probably not. Deserts are usually not great. It's 125 though. 125 is pretty good. Oh, but it's empty. It just has ruins. Okay, well, I'll explore the ruins. 30,000. Whole mod. Sure, I might as well just pick up some organics and dump them at my colony. And I'll learn the whole mod. Well, could have been worse. Found a planet. Monthly expenses went up. Why did my monthly expenses go up so much? Huh. That's unusual. What's going on? Are you size 4 yet? No. A month and a half away from size 4. But let's get up there. Now this far out, there are some remnant fleets, as you saw when they kicked my ass at the beginning of this stream. But so far, so good. Let's see, World Mill, yes, is around Tesh. Another bounty. Are you nearby? You're not nearby. I could pop down here to both gain and lose reputation. Yeah, let me just... yeah. Well, let's go. Let's get to Hull. Say hello. Ah, great. There's a lot of good stuff here now. All right, so time for me to drop off all these guns that I've been looting off my enemies. I'll keep the Gamma Core because it's basically just Gamma Core is basically just sell it. I'll dump the organics into the resource stockpile, even though I don't think it really matters. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's very good. Next up, taking my transports. Now, do I have any crew in stockpile? Oh, I do have 300 crew in stockpile. Great. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of guns. But I'm actually reasonably pleased with the loadout of all these. You know, they're not perfect, but they're pretty good. I think the only thing I'll do is I'm going to swap out the Phase Lance for Heavy Blaster. Just, Heavy Blasters are very good. And there we go. Cool. Cool whip. All my references are out of date. You can tell I'm old. Let's see, there's a concerned person. This is pretty low profit, so no thanks. Ooh. Cool Shadow Yards carrier. This is... it's got compromised armor, but otherwise it's pretty good. 11 light years from my current location. Is this a bounty? I will take note of that. Where is that? Huh, no, it's in... okay, it's just a random... it's kind of a pity. Now, I want to show folks where I'm going. I am going to do a quick exploration of these 3, maybe these 4, but only after I have settled in Ishtar, because Ishtar has a domain comm relay, and it's got a 75 hazard Terran. with good farming and good mining. So I'm going to get the heck over here, build farming, max out the growth incentives, and this is going to be a very good colony. It's far enough away, it's probably going to make less money than World Mill does, but that's okay. Now, I need people. 1,000 people, to be exact, but I'm already 700 over my budget, or over my capacity, so I am actually going to pick up, I'll just pick up 500, and that'll leave me 200 over. I don't want to overdraw, especially because I am going to have to pay, I'm going to have to pay salary to those people on the way, which is, you know, kind of bleh. And I'll just keep my supplies high. And that'll cost me come the beginning of the month, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to get my colonies up and running. So, away to Ishtar. We go! I might colonize old James at some point. It might seem weird to say so, but it's 150 hazard, it has volatiles, it's around the same gas giant, so these two will mutually defend each other. It's just not a bad call, to be honest. Oh, what? Okay, Magellan Fan Club Fast Picket. You should get those. I think that's where it's on its way to go do. Pickets will capture bases. Points of interest. Now, unlike World Mill, which has this beautiful storm-free zone, I have to cross one of the major bands in order to get out here. I'm just gonna eat it. Not much else to do about it. Oh god. How many supplies is that gonna cost me? Whew, 90. That's not great. Yeah. There's also just not much way to go around that. I mean, I could detour all the way down back to the core world. Or I could detour through this gap. Pretty much, I just need to be more careful going through the clouds. Oops, speaking of careful going through the clouds, that was entirely avoidable. How's my fuel? All this weird fuel is actually costing me quite a bit, but I have enough to get back to World Mill. I don't have enough to do my exploration out here. Oh. Whoops. That's not ideal. Okay, well let me go colonize Dumazi. Pirate base abandoned. Is this a Varus sector thing? Is Varus sector actually killing pirate bases that have been targeted by bounties? That would be actually really nice. So here we have this absolutely gorgeous world. It's 75% hazard. Resources are not great, but they're also not bad. The organics are quite good. Farming is rich. So yes, this is going to be colonized immediately. And it is actually isolated from other colonies. Anyone have a preference for name? Going out to the audience here. Type in a name you want, and if it's not stupid, I'll put it in. Which is a little judgmental of me to say that. Maybe I should be less judgmental. But I feel like someone is just going to say something obscene, and then I'll be like, no, no, no. Cygnus. Tharania. I'm going to be saying this a lot, because this might become my new capital. Bona. Zvetchi Air. Xantus. Xantus! There we go. I like Xantus. How very fantasy of me. Okay, so, new colony. Super low hazard rating. I'm just gonna build... Well, here's the thing. It has better farmland, so I'm gonna build farming. This is such a low hazard rating that I might want to even build heavy industries here. So basically, I gotta make this place big. That's what I need to do. No active comm relay, but I own the comm relay in this system. Okay, well maybe that'll go away quickly. So we're gonna build farming. It's gonna take me 75 days for this to hit. I'm not gonna actually turn on the gross incentive until the stability goes up. Okay. Because I mean, yeah, I own the comm relay, so so there's definitely a comm relay here. Okay, let me just give that a second. Okay, this is better. Now there's still a whatchamacallit, there's still food shortage, but that'll go away as soon as the spaceport is built. Because my main colony is a food exporter, and it's got 3 food. And this one has a demand of 2, so it'll be fine, even if the accessibility is low. As soon as the spaceport's built, that'll be great. Just great. Okay, now I feel a little silly because I don't have the fuel to go do those bounties because I forgot to do it. There's an old nebula over there. Ah, look at the number of black holes in this arc. I could do some great exploration out here. Now the other system I want to colonize is up here in Marox, and it's just another beautiful world with a comm relay. It's a jungle. The resources are actually not great. I might not do any mining or farming here, but it's got extensive, which I could tech mine for a little while, and just it's 100 hazard rating, which is good, real good. So, I don't want to go all the way back there, all the way through the storms, just to deal with this. So, I want to explore these 4 worlds to see if there's anything in this triangle that I'm colonizing. And I want to go do that hegemony miner equipment. No, it's too far away. No, it's not too far away. Go do it. You can tell that I'm being a bit wobbly today. Flip-flopping, as they say. So I'm actually going to put some of my ships into storage. Definitely putting my transport ships into storage. But also, I don't need heavy hitters for a quick exploration run. I'm gonna store both my Falcons, 2 carriers, the Mule, the Condor. I don't have the fuel to use it, but I might find the fuel. So I'll take that. This is still a much larger fleet than I need. I'll keep this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frigates. I'm keeping this one because it's a, whatchamacallit. It's a carrier. Any free officers? No. Okay, and I'll keep this. This is enough that I can fight small remnant fleets if I find them, and I can farm them. It'll keep me safe from basic pirates, but it won't, it's gonna take a lot less fuel. So if we look at the map, all of a sudden I have the fuel range to do the things that I want to do. So I'm going to go down to Mazu and go do that miner equipment cache. It's a quick 70,000. You know, it's just free money, basically. And also equipment caches are often in systems that are good. They have ruins, they have derelicts, they have all sorts of good stuff. I am swimming in cash, but I'm about to build a new industry on Hul. In basically 22 days, I'm going to be up to size 4 and get my second industry, and that's going to cost another couple $100,000. I'm not actually sure which one I'm going to do. Haven't decided what industry I'm gonna make yet, but yeah, I might do heavy industry. I might save up and just start my heavy industry. Because, you know, it's 100% hazard, which is good enough. And heavy industry will let me start making ships. Now there's a distress call in Alpha New Marmara, which is on the way. And now distress calls about half the time are pirates, but I can take small pirate fleets and they're good fuel sources. Ooh, problem. This is the only jump point. Most of the time when I'm doing pirates or ambushes, I will go in on another jump point and then creep my way over and take a look at the forces. Yes, Mordalis. Mordalis? Mordalis, you can. So if you hit D to go to your colonies page, and then you go over to custom production, you can build anything that you have the blueprints for. So you can put them in here. If you right click, the quantity goes up. If you left click, it goes down. You can build individual fighters and weapons, or you can build ship hulls. Now, you do need a production capacity per month, and that is partly gotten through having heavy industry. So heavy industry adds production depending on your colony size and whether or not you have a nanoforge on it. So yes, you can build your own ships. All right. Now I might get the absolute crap kicked out of me here. We'll see. Oh, hello there. Something out there. Uh-oh. That was a trap. That was a trap. Okay, so that fleet is responding. Oh, it's a lot for my reduced fleet. Although, no, it's not a lot. I've got 5 officers. I've got 5 frigates, 6 frigates. Let's do it. Oh, are you running away from me? Okay, so not only the game agrees with me, but this fleet is slower than me by quite a bit. Yeah. I am probably gonna do... Wow, look at this rating go down. I don't believe that rating at all. I'll leave out my transport as it's probably my most vulnerable vessel. This is probably gonna be a cakewalk. The rating is telling me it's a cakewalk, but there are a lot of enemy ships. It's like a lot of them. They're weak enemy ships, but that's a lot. Numbers count. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe numbers don't count. Okay, just gonna burn down that Cerberus because it's in front of me. The massive range of the Tiangdong cannon makes it easy. And let's just get a engage order. Don't necessarily want to eliminate. Let's just get an engage order on this. And that'll get my fighters going. Oh, its shields are not great. I already got its shields up. Now I gotta be careful about that. That has a Reaper. That is potentially dangerous. Ooh, I've been surrounded. I'm just backing off a bit. Max combat skills help. Let's say help. So I was totally wrong. This fight has been very standard. I guess I don't know. For some reason it looked like a harder fight. Hello, Idiot Baby Noob 2. Again, what a name. This music comes from the Audio Plus whole mod. The Audio Plus mod, which I believe is a compiled of original Starsector music from several artists. If you search Audio Plus on the forums, you'll find it. It's by Dark Revenant. It's very good. I've just added it for the first time on this run, and I love it. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do. It's just good music. You're very welcome. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mordalis. Kites with Reapers are like... They do nothing, right? They just sit there. They're just maybe they have a railgun or a light assault gun, and they're just tickling your shields a little bit, and you ignore them, and all of a sudden you get a freaking Reaper in your engines. They're so obnoxious. I love them. I love them so much. They've done pretty well in the tournaments too. Just as in terms of like someone has a little bit of extra money, so they throw in a kite. That was excessive. That was just cruel of me. That kite was running away. And I turned on my long-range, overpowered mod weaponry. Just unfair. Speaking of long-ranged, this is excessive. I mean, I suppose it's shorter range than a Gauss, but it's a lot better efficiency than a Gauss. And better DPS. And OP cheaper. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was, might as well watch this mop up. I over-deployed. I probably could have deployed about 2/3 of the ship. Yeah, more dayless. So there are Starsector tournaments. It's AI versus AI, and players submit their builds, and then they fight it out. And sometimes it's player versus player, where it's two builds from players fighting each other. Sometimes it's players competing against waves of enemy set up by the tournament organizer. It's fun. Yeah. They're on YouTube. If you go to Nemo's channel, or actually my channel has a couple of them. Not too many, but I streamed some of them. Yeah, they're good. They're fun. Haha, I got 141 fuel from that. That's a nice refueling for me. 135 supplies, that's also nice. Well, still made out a net 60. Plus whatever I get here. Yeah, that was a nice fight. I'm just going to dump the metal. There's just no reason to keep the metal. Cool. It is fun. There's going to be a new tournament, probably in a couple weeks, being run by the best person who runs them, who's Tartiflet. On Reddit, he's Nutella Moutard, if you've ever seen him. He's French. He's a cool dude. Monthly expense is 50,000. Oh. That's from buying what I needed for the colony. Let's see, 3 days left, and then this stability issue goes away. Okay, how many days left? I have 77 days left for the equipment cache. That's great. My exploration range just increased by a whole lot. That's really comfortable now. I'm glad there was an ambush waiting for me. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in this system, but I'm going to pop in for completeness. What do we got? We got absolutely nothing. Quick sensor burst. Yeah, nothing on sensors. That's a nice empty system. Pretty, though. Nice binary. Will in spiral in a few billion years. We got Itameron. Itamaderon? Nope. Idameron. Idameron. I don't know. One planet, probably nothing, but you never know. Okay, yeah, it's just irradiated. Sensor burst reveals nothing. I'm not going to check it. Once there's more content in the game, once there's more quests and interesting things to find, which I know are coming soon, then it'll be more interesting to do detailed exploration. Okay, so Xanta's finished its spaceport. Its access is up to 34%, which is good enough. You know, I'm gonna want a megaport eventually, once I have more cash. But for now, it's actually already generating 10,000 a month. Farming is gonna boost that up. Then I'm gonna need to build some defenses here. I'm definitely gonna want a way station. I'm actually gonna dial that in now. Way stations are essential. How is Hull doing? Hull is so close. It's so close to its next size. Okay, down to Mazu we go. I think I can go this way. Yeah, there we go. Dodge and storms. Am I gonna make this little cutoff? Not quite. I got hit once. Once is not terrible. Oops. Oh, Shizakov. Yeah, giving I've been selling my AI course, the Tritac, for money. Oh, what the heck? I can't win that. You know what? I'm gonna do this fight for you guys. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna do this fight. It's gonna go really badly. I'm just gonna tell you it's gonna go really badly. Though maybe not. Only one officer. So basically, what I need to do is I need to swarm the Radiant. Okay. I'm actually gonna do a full deploy. Literally everything. Because it's a goddamn Radiant. I'm excited for this fight. Yeah, AI cores definitely increase profits a lot. Okay, now, the way this fight is going to go is that I need to kill the adjacent ships and then swarm the Radiant without allowing the Radiant to get a lot of kills on me. And this is actually really good. This cruiser is in the Radiant's way, so it's protecting me. This cruiser is protecting me from the Radiant. The Radiant could do serious damage to me with twin auto pulses if not for that cruiser. And the Locusts are also quite powerful. You can see it's already hurt the Shrike quite badly. I need to switch fire here. Okay. I'm actually going to order full assault. I need my ships, especially these frigates on the end, I need them to push, and push hard. Because I am going to lose... Yeah. Okay. Do I have the time to wait for these things to get their kills? Okay, I need to protect my ship here. I'm going to try to swoop in between them. But I think it's just dead. Nope, there we go. Whew! This is not even a very good Radiant. Like, it's got auto pulses, and auto pulses are powerful, but there are much nastier Radiant designs. Okay, you need to get out of here. But they are about to finish that off, and then they'll come help. I think... Am I going to lose it? Yes, so I lost a Shrike. I might lose my flagship. Yep, I'm going to lose the flagship. Probably going to lose the Tempest. Let's see. Tarantoga. I'm looking at the comments now that I've lost my flagship. The red beams, I think, I don't remember what mod they're from. They're basically an upscaled tack laser, so they're overpowered a little bit, because the main downside of tack lasers is that their armor penetration is low, and this instantly doubles the armor penetration, so they're a little overtuned. The main dangerous points on this is the dual locusts and the auto pulse. Now, if that paladin, you see how there's a paladin on front? If that paladin were another auto pulse, oh god, this thing would mess me up. It would mess me up a lot more than it's doing right now. Okay, the omens have done their job. It's totally locked down. I've won the fight. You know how I let my ships... yeah, both of you, get your fighters in there. I let them take out the rest of the fleet first. I really wonder if I should have just let the omens... Because if I had omens around, then that whole time when it was pressing me and killing my ships, I probably would have been okay. But Radiants are definitely a super capital. There's no doubt about that. Radiants are super capitals. Now, I love Shrikes, even though a lot of people don't. And part of the reason is that they can actually support a heavy blaster. And heavy blasters have the armor penetration. I mean, this thing has 1900 armor. That is a lot. The lighter weapons on my other ships are doing basically no hull damage. That heavy blaster was essential. Okay, now... I got both of them back. And I... Only one demon on this one, one demon on that one. I get an alpha core. You know what? That was an honest fight. Gooseco asks, would using an avoid command on the Radiant have worked? Maybe, maybe not. And the reason I say maybe not, which is crazy, is that, let's see, is it going to pop up in the codex? Or is it hidden? I think it might be hidden. Is there a Radiant in the codex? No, it's hidden. Okay. Radiants have a teleportation subsystem that you might have seen going there, and I think it could have just chased down the targets. Like, I managed to save the Graph because it's a pretty tough ship, and because I was next to it. But, whew, But I lost the Shrike. I lost the Elysian P. You know, now that I'm thinking back on that fight, probably if I had given myself a double omen escort, so I just hold the omens next to my ship, make sure they're with me, and then once the other remnants have pulled away to the northwest, then I take the escort off me and assign the omens to eliminate. Then they would have flanked and EMP'd it. So that's how I could have done that fight better. Now that I've done the fight, I could have used my omens more strategically in order to flank and disable the capital. But I got an Alpha Core. An Alpha Core sells for 450,000 credits to the Tritachyon. So this is an entire new heavy industry on a colony, and I got 2 D-mods for it. Not the end of the world. You know, honestly, just not the end of the world. Let's see, you can go on that one. Do I have a free officer? Did I lose another ship that I wasn't thinking of? No, I got my 2 ships back. Okay, well, it looks like I just, like, have an officer kicking around. Sure. I will take them off. Oh, no, no, it's because I'm on that one. Okay. There you go. That's what's going on. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is not... So this is my character build right now. This is not the best. This is like... This is for being like, ahaha, I will fly a super flagship, fuck you. But it's not... Like, I'm missing some really powerful skills by doing this. Let's see, Fuzzatron asks, I just found a big 14th Battlegroup Dominator worth using. Yes, as long as you're okay... Excuse me. As long as you're okay being at burn 8, because a Dominator has burn 8. You know, as long as that's not going to slow you down so much that things catch you, a 14th Dominator is a powerful ship. It's got extra OP and extra armor for being the 14th, and it loses like 3 speed. It's a really good variant. It has just a lot of guns, a lot of missiles. Solid ship as long as you can point it at the enemy. Because it's a front-firing only ship. Oh, why am I going this direction? Probably to dodge those storms. Okay, who got the size 4? Oh, but I don't have the money anymore. I don't want tech mining, it's only scattered ruins. I could build one of these lesser industries, like I could build mining for now. But it's really not a great mining world. I want to build something like heavy industry, but I really don't have the money for it. And the other world is just a better mining planet. I could build a mid-tier industry like refining. Wow, the upkeep on heavy industry is really high. You know what? Yeah, I'll build refining. Why not? It's just gonna make me money. So I'll put off for a little while. Whatchamacalliting, building my own ships. Okay, I got a sensor ping up there. It's probably remnants. Let's see, some distance away from the center of the Mazu system. Cool. Well, I'm gonna jump into Mazu. Oh, I was right! I was right when I said that equipment caches are often in busy worlds. I already got a whole bunch of sensor contacts. Wonderful. Oh, there's a lot of ruins here. Okay. Ooh, 113 supplies, 143 Okay, so I need to be a little bit careful with my supplies. Like really careful with my supplies. Because I'm only 70 positive. Okay, well. It's another corrupted. I still need a pristine nanoforge. However, I got advanced charge daggers. You know, I got another one, I could sell it. 2 blueprint packages are already new. Some more supplies, very nice. I'm in need of supplies. And some vendor trash. I don't really like tugs very much. They suck down so much fuel. They're not bad. They just suck down a lot of fuel. Oh, synchrotron core. Okay, well, fuel production is going to be a thing that happens. Nice. There we go. Okay, and I've also recovered enough supplies from these things to overcome a bit of the problem. Now let's see. 45 for the arid world. Yeah. Vast worlds, that's why I did it. This is not a terrible world. It's a little far away though. Resources are not great. Hazard is okay. Vast ruins is worth tech mining, but I think I have some other better places for it. Ah, there we go. 70 supplies, very nice. Ooh, high-tech blueprints. Nice. Kopesh, good, good. Another corrupted. Alt-tab. And we'll dump the metal. Alright, good. I got my supplies back. I got some very nice blueprints. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Salvage direction. Let's take a look. Do a little detour into salvaging. Okay, good. Now, I'm in a much more comfortable state now. My income jumped significantly with these 2 new colonies. I went from about 15 to about 35. And I think, yeah, I'm actually going to start being net positive for income, which is really nice. Because one of the side effects of Ruthless Sector is that I basically don't get a stipend. There's no Galatia stipend or anything. Okay, cool. Let's see, what else is in this system? Ah, there's the minor equipment cache. Great. That'll be another 70,000. Another Colossus blueprint, sure. Well, that was actually kind of a disappointing package, but a good payout from the hegemony. Now, there are some ruins on this planet, you can tell by the satellites. Yeah. That was worth it. There's another 450,000, or I could actually consider saving up my alpha cores for colonies. I'll have to think about that one. I can't fight off hegemony invasion fleets yet. Oh, and there's a bigger supply cache. No, thank you. And what is bogging down my... Okay, I'm actually a little over supplies. I do have some repairs to do that'll suck them down. Anything else? No, I'm not getting any more sensor returns. I'll continue clockwise around the star and do one more burst. Mordela says, I really like playing with the Persian League flagship. That's the Conquest, right? I really like Conquests. They're a good player ship. They're kind of a, you know, they're a battle cruiser. They get the job done, and they're fast enough to get where you need them to go. Unlike, like, a Paragon, which is, you know, it's the most powerful ship, but it doesn't get where you need it. So, I shouldn't throw shade on Paragon. They're just really strong. Really, really strong. Oh, wow, there's more stuff out here. I'm starting to exceed my cargo capacity. I might have to dump, maybe some machinery. Oh, you're moving. Huh. You know, if I was playing an Explorer, I might go out into the outer reaches. Ah, there is something out there. What is out here? Way the hell out here. Okay, it's just a Cerberus. Okay. And there was a trap set, but it didn't go off. Transmitter, but it didn't do anything. And there's something out here. I love exploring. Oh. Can I take that? Let me save real quick. Cause I think I could E-burn out of the way. Yeah. You know, Gooseco, I haven't played the Neutrino mod in like 5 years. Because I've been playing this game for way too fucking long. So I know nothing about the Neutrino mod at this point. You know, I know people like it. So we're gonna do a pair capture orders. The comm relay is the best because command points are really powerful. Get my carrier force onto group 1. We got a pretty good frigate line. Where's the enemy? Enemy's over there. Okay. Cool. It's a lot of frigates. It's a lot of frickin' frigates. We're just gonna burn them down one at a time. Oh, you downloaded all of the faction mods. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a lot of mods. Have you seen the troubleshooting page where it tells you how to increase your RAM? Because you're gonna need it with that many mods. Am I gonna get that kill? Yes, good. Now I do need to back off because there's an SO cruiser coming after me. Destroyer coming after me. I'm actually gonna focus fire on that. It's more dangerous. It's got an assault chain gun. Go. Oh, this is a very powerful gun. Very powerful gun with combat officer equals murdering everything. And there's that Centurion. That Centurion just doing good work against a Shrike. Good for it. Look at it go. Yeah, this is going fine. Got some frigates in the back, but that happens. The Venture almost saves the Shrike, but this gun is just too long ranged. Microvent. Oh, you have Mega Sector too. Well, I hope your computer can handle it. Okay, I'm just kind of laying down some fire on that Venture. Ventures are really tough. I'm gonna flank north to help take care of that. These ships can handle a Venture. This frigate fight is a little annoying, but it'll go. That'll be fine. Alright, yeah. Although, now that these frigates are reinforcing, I want to stick around. All of a sudden, it's a bigger battle group. So we'll kill that frigate. We will kill this frigate. We're going to target the Shrike. Yeah, Shrike's going to get away. Alright. Good. The frigates are way enough behind me that they're not going to bother me. So it's time for me to tell these two destroyers to kill the Venture. Okay, I chased the Enforcer away. Oh, and they certainly killed it. Good for them. Oh, good fast kill. Okay, and at this point we're going to toggle on full assault. Fuzzatron, what you have become is a salvager. The dreaded salvager. Oops, got some enemies in my way. We're just gonna keep the long-range bombardment going. Oh, that's gonna finish it, okay. Switch targets real quick to the thing that's actually shooting at me. Okay. Heavy blaster. The debris is kind of stopping that Shrike from getting the kill. Oh no, there it goes. Shrike got the kill. Good. Good, good, good. Nice, easy fight. And I don't care. So let's claim victory. Sure, we'll throw a pursuit. Take the Shrikes. There we go. No, thank you. Maybe I should have for the storage capacity, because you can see that I'm way over. What do I want to do about this? I'm gonna dump a couple of the less useful weapons. Just do a quick cleanup. I mean, I have so many weapons back at my home base. Okay, that's just real quick. Things that I probably won't use. That got me some space. And we'll chuck out... This is just money. This is also just money. These are more money. We'll just chuck out 150, we'll chuck out 100. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm about to be spending... Oh, no, only 77. Alright, we'll just chuck another 100 of this. Not like I really need it. There we go. Cool, so way the hell out here in this system, I followed the sensor trails, and I found a pirate fleet. That's kind of fun. Okay. And all of a sudden my supply situation is great again. I was in trouble when I entered this system, and now I'm not in trouble. And I really should save. I suppose I saved right before that fight. Now, how are my colonies doing in my absence? I mean, they're just kind of building away as I explore, making me a little bit of money each month. Farming will be up soon. Way station's already paid for. I'm gonna need some defenses going up, and those are gonna be expensive. But I've got these 2 alpha cores, and I need to decide. These 2 alpha cores and 3 gammas is 1,000,000 credits. So I need to decide. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, I'm out of here. I need to decide what I want to spend that 1,000,000 credits on, or if I want to save the alpha cores up and make them into some new colonies. Now, this colony is 8 days away. Oh, an amoral hegemony predator. I don't care about the Legion in this fleet. That Legion does not bother me. The Eagle bothers me. These destroyers bother me. And the 5 other ships bother me. If those are all destroyers, then they outgun me by quite a lot. The other thing is, I'm not sure if I can get here in 8 days. It's a volcanic world with a giant primary star. I got 2 giants here, so I don't know what system it is. I only have 8 days. I do have plenty of fuel and supplies, so I might as well... And I also have a straight shot through hyperspace. So, I wish I'd been looking at that bounty earlier. I probably wouldn't have been quite so aggressive about chasing down all those enemies. Oh no! How many days left? 6 days. Oh, this is a really big system. Let's jump in, see if there's a volcanic world. There it is. Wow, that was really, 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 really lucky. Oh, there's also... This is cool. There's a pair of cryovolcanics orbiting each other. Cryovolcanics occasionally can be excellent worlds. And we got built-in sensor array, one free stable point. Not a bad system. I actually am going to check out those cryovolcanics. There's also a whole bunch of ruins and stuff. Now let's see. Am I at max CR? My frigates are not at max CR. 4 days. I'm going to quickly save. This is also a hard fight. Like, I might legitimately lose this fight. We're gonna have to wait right up until the wire. Ooh, Corona. That's interesting. Okay. I am using all my officers, right? Yeah, other than the one I can't use. CR is back on my combat ships. 2 days left. Let's try this fight. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This honestly could go quite badly. I do have ECM over them. Let's grab the nav relays for speed. And the comm relay, mainly for scouting. If they deploy the bulk of their forces towards that comm relay, I will cancel that order. But it didn't cost me any command points since I already had the command channel open to capture the nav relays. Nice tense battle music from the Audio Plus mod. Okay, there come the nav buoys are online. Okay, that is the majority of the enemy forces. I'm going to do something that I usually don't do. I'm going to cancel that and tell them to capture the sensor relay. The reason I want them to capture the sensor relay is actually not because I want the sensor relay taken, but because I want to pick off that frigate. And I didn't know if it was going to become available. Okay, we're gonna engage real quick and see how we do. The loadout on this Legion. Piranhas, good. Not many of my ships are vulnerable to piranhas. We're gonna scout and skirmish here. And I'm gonna see if I can burn some of them down a little bit. Just long range fire. I'm actually gonna fire on the bombers, as strange as that might seem. It is a lot of firepower. So by taking them out, I'm going to force the Legion to lose its, its carrier time. That's good. Okay, we took out the Shrike. The Kite, I mean. All of you get back. And you're going to die. You're too slow. I actually don't care about that anymore. And I'm going to break left and try to protect this flank, including my carriers. So I'm holding fire. And I'm going to see if I can kill this SO Sunder. Don't know if I can kill it before it retreats to safety. I don't want to overextend right now. But I can certainly lay down enough firepower to kill its frontal armor and make it retreat. Omen doing work. Thanks, Omen. The massive DPS of the front gun on this ship, proving its worth again and again. Railguns. Railguns are very powerful unless you have all the skills. Only 64 armor damage from 2 railgun impacts. Okay, my fighters are safe again. I'm going to remove the waypoint. There's an encirclement happening. What's your guns? Yeah, I don't like my Omen being taken up by this thing. But it should work. You get an eliminate. And now my command frequency is open, so what do I want to do with this? I want a fighter strike on the Eagle. That's what I want to do with that. Good. Quick vent. And again, I'm going to fire into the bombers with my ship system active. We're just going to, you know, those bombers could kill one of my carriers pretty well. So we're just going to keep attacking them, basically. Any chance that I have one of those nice open fire lines on it, we're going to do that. Okay, now that's burning in, which is not the best, but this is actually a good time to assault it. It's overextended, so I'm going to make it retreat. And I got this Omen to cover me. You know, I'm not doing much damage. It's a level 14 officer. The only anti-armor gun I have is that heavy mauler, but I'm just taking down the front armor, and there's nothing it can do about it. I outrange it and outspeed it. Let's see. It looks like the fight over here. They are encircled. I really want this to die so my Omen can get back. There's a weak point. But I'm kind of needed here in front. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that, because I think my carriers are getting too close. And let's see, do we have a fighter strike coming inbound at any point? Alright, well, if you're gonna vent in front of me, I'm gonna just pour in some fire. I mean, the Legion's really just screwed. The Tiangdong weapon is very powerful. It can't reach me, and I shot down its fighters. And I can actually just dodge its shots pretty well. I might want to switch fire for just a second. This is dangerous enough. Now, they do have Damper Field, which is going to extend its effective life pretty well. But it only has 2 charges. Alright, this is good. This is very good. I'm going to see if I can help out with that Lasher too, and just get this Omen back into the fight. I don't like an Omen wasting all its peak performance time on a Lasher. Okay, so far so good. I'm trying to keep an eye on things to make sure that my ships don't get too distracted. Now this is why Centurions are good, is that it's been taking this firepower, and it's fine so far. That'll do it, though. I hope. There we go. Okay. So now we've finished off their last skirmisher. The enemy is totally surrounded. I'm not gonna say full assault just yet. Maybe I should. Maybe I should say full assault. Yeah. Let's do it. So that frees up all my escorts to attack, and it'll get the aggression up. Like, this Griffin is probably going to die real quick. Hey! Torpedo strike from the Graf. Nicely done. I wish your fellow Graf had survived those remnants. Now, Omens are just mean to low-tech ships. Alright, Shepard's... Alright. Shepard's in trouble. Yeah, it's gonna get away. No. Another torpedo from the Graf lands. Really good. Oh, that was good. Okay, am I gonna take some bombs? I took a bomb. The Piranhas overflew me. And I got a bomb on my unshielded side. Oh, that's okay. It was a little foolish of me to fire on that. Although I am going to secure the kill. It wasn't foolish. It was opportunistic. Shrike, I have need of your matter. Are you damaged? Nope, your Shrikes are perfect so far. Yeah, close around the top. Now, I'm going to take out this fighter cover. Meanwhile, this Omen is just being a boss. Just shooting down all the fighters that are going for me. Eagle's in trouble. Good. Now I need to finish this fight kind of quickly because my Omens are going to burn down and then consume a lot of supplies to get better. Oh, hello. You have a Hammer Rush. That's actually fairly dangerous. You can see the impact of a level 16 officer in the fact that this Condor is still alive. Goddamn, I actually need to retreat. I got too much firepower pointing at me. The high energy focus there would be a real problem. Okay, here's good. Real good. This reminds me of the Halo soundtrack, this particular combat track. I think it's the kind of like rough guitar. Reminds me of like the Halo 2 music. Courser went down, somewhere up there. Griffin goes down. My Shrikes are pushing in. Centurion for the kill? Actually, I think a stray shot from the Tiangdong cannon for the kill. Ah, beautiful Shrike work. Just burning in, Heavy Blaster getting the kill. And let's just get that Eagle down. Heavy Blaster on the Tempest, dealing heavy armor damage. Oh, my Omens are going to require so many supplies to repair. Do I have hardened subsystems on them? Maybe I don't. I should check that. There we go. Wow. Officers and frigates are doing really well. Ever since I switched to this fleet, I've been very happy. So one of their ships got away. I don't want any survivors. No survivors. Compromised hull. Increased maintenance is not great because I don't have any of the demon skills. But I will pick up... Yeah, I will pick up a Sunder. How much is this going to cost me? 140, not bad actually. Could be a lot worse. And I got 190,000. Ultra-rich ore location away from the Alpha Legion. Cool, cool, cool. Where is Alpha Legion? Okay, it's in the neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood. That was a fight where things actually went right. You know, I gotta say, like, I feel like I overvalue my Falcon Ps. Like, they're super powerful. And as a player ship, like, nothing pops pirates as well as Falcon Ps. But in general combat... Ooh, research station. And orbital habitat. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go check out that research station. Okay, it laid an ambush. So I gotta be careful, but... Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Sorry, there's a thing, they're singing. Don't leave because of the singing. Okay, Pristine Nanoforge, awesome. Hurricane, good, good, good. Some stuff. Broad spectrum AI inhibitor, that's a Verisector thing. We'll just pick up the LPCs. Ooh, Light Needler. Immediately save. And I should learn those blueprints before I forget about them. Ah, but Pristine Nanoforge. I should have built heavy industry. So now I got my full set here. Which is really good. Oh god. Second salvage got me Omni Shields and Perditions. Now I need to be a little careful because I'm sitting in this Corona. But here's a trick for these debris fields and stars. I don't think the debris field cares where you are in them at all. So you can wait for the debris field to spread a bit. And then you can salvage them. IPDAI, a top tier hull mod. Wow, this has been a really, really good research station. Not even sure what to say about that other than I'm glad I kept playing and went for it. Okay, and probably my last recovery on this. Yeah, my last recovery on this. How many supplies did that Corona diving cost me? Not too much, actually. And I got a character point, and that is a character point that I'll sink into... Is this the last combat skill? No, 15% combat readiness is going to be the last combat skill. But there we go. That'll get me 10% ordnance on all my ships. Holy crap. What do I even want on these things? I mean, this thing's already flux neutral because it's a ridiculous hull with tons of flux dissipation. Like, seriously, this thing has tons of flux dissipation for ballistic things. Monk S CV Hazmat. I actually don't get that reference. I am going to throw on... What am I going to throw on for this? There's nothing here that I really want. I'm actually going to throw on advanced turret gyros. Might seem odd, but the slew rate on the ultra autocannon is one of its major problems. This ship is going to take... could do hardened subsystems, but I think it's going to be better served by just boosting the flux stats. If they weren't legendary, I wouldn't have reinforced bulkheads. The legendary really changes my opinion on things like that. Let's see. This is gonna get hardened shields. It needs it. It gets it. I just don't have the hanger... I don't have the hanger mod yet that'll make these better. So again, just more capacity for hit points. More capacity for hit points. You already have hardened subsystems. So you are going to get... I mean, I could put the reinforced hull on it. I mean, I really like Centurions. And I'm doing this more for the hull plus damper field. Oh, sure, we'll just put it on. I like Centurions. You already have the critical ones. Hardened Shields is very good on an Omen. Doesn't need that much dissipation. So it's going to get Hardened Shields and its caps maxed. Same with this. Same with this. And you are actually going to get, extended shields. Extended shields is a weird pick, but... Nah, you'll just get... Okay, I'm not going to do hardened shields, I'm going to do max flux stats, because I'm supporting a heavy blaster. And those three are going to go into resistant flux conduits. There we go. Resistant flux conduits is very important. Or, you know, ships. Flux stats, good, good, good. Don't care, I just want it to not yell at me. Same, same, same. Same, same, same. Oh, I forgot about this ship. Autopulse is pretty good. Sabos are good. Pulse laser. Yeah, sure. Light needler is good. And I'll Vulcan up the sides. Definitely not safety overrides. It's actually going to be Vulcan and LDMG. Weird, I know, but it's a thing. And do I want expanded magazines to make this a ridiculous alpha strike? Why not? Do expanded magazines and hardened shields because this has excellent base capacity and that leverages hardened shields. There we go. And the increased maintenance is annoying. It is 11 extra supplies per month, but it's a free ship. Okay, and I'm going to save after doing all that work. See what else is out here. You're a pirate. There's another fleet out there. There's something over there. This orbital habitat is probably going to be nothing. Oh, it's not nothing. It's going to get me... Do I want a salvage rig? Yeah, sure, why not? But more importantly, it's going to get me another 300 supply capacity. Yeah. And 90,000 in gamma cores. And am I even going to take... I'm not even going to take them. Not even going to take them. And the only downside is I think... Yes. so this is going to drop my burn level, and I can't put on militarized, the military extension until I get into port. So I am going to be down to burn level, but I'll take that for more cargo capacity. Now there's something out here in the rings. Another mining station. Great, great, great. Oh, another pristine forge. Oh, this is awesome. So I got 2 pristine forges from this system. Sensors. Sensors can be useful. Man, this has been an incredibly profitable system. Not only did I get a good bounty, but I got a massive amount of salvage. Just incredible amounts of salvage. And I have a big enough fleet that the pirates aren't bothering me. Which is like perfect. I'm very happy with this fleet so far. Okay, and that is the end of the levels for both of those officers. Nice gun officers. This is a solid core set of officers. So I need 7 more points. I actually don't know. I might have to raise the level cap, which I normally don't do, but... Alright, what do we got going on? Okay, I don't see anything else. Yeah, I know, right, Guska? These are the first pristines I found at all in the game, and they're both in the same system. That's the RNG for you. I'm actually gonna go around the system a little bit and like take a look at both these cryovolcanics and this sensor array, because this is a rich system. And if there's one thing I've learned, is that once you find a rich system, the proc gen will make it richer. Like, not necessarily in the exact loot drops, but I wouldn't be surprised if I found another station in this system. Okay, that's a nice boost to my sensors. An empty world. They're just following me, that's fine. Ah, we're back to the classic system. Or the classic Starsector music. Which I also really like, especially for exploring. Quick sensor burst. Nothing out here, actually. Now, my colonies did actually finish producing stuff. Oh, no, 36 days. What finished? Xanthus finished. Okay, and it's starting to build the way station. Great. Just great. My income is ticking up. I'm going to get so much money from selling stuff that I'm actually going to already start growing Xanthus. We're just going to get that up to size 4 ASAP. Okay, supplies have dipped under 300. Okay, 2 cryovolcanics here. A 175. Which is not terrible. I'm probably never going to colonize out here, so this is probably a waste of supplies, but I've got enough supplies. And a 225, which is not so good. But it's got abundant volatiles, so... Okay, that was a waste of 100 supplies, but these things happen. Okay, that was a great system. Just a great system. Basically cleaned everything out, I think. You gonna come after me? Oh, cool, they are. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do this fight and then head out, but this is not a hard fight. Not quite sure what they're thinking here. They only have like 2... Wow, it's really tiny combat fleet. I'm not gonna deploy my slow destroyer, not gonna deploy that. I'm not going to deploy my Gemini. There. It should honestly be more than enough. Although, the hazard rating disagrees with me, right? Like, this says it's 3-star. Whereas I think this is, like, plenty. So let's see if I get utterly crippled. By my hubris. Hubris. Okay, it's got some torpedoes and missiles on that thing. We're actually gonna switch targets to it real quick. Let's see, got some rockets coming over. I should get my shields up. Oh, gross. You get back over here. Let the omens deal with the stupid face frigate. Ooh! Hello! More sabos. 5 sabos. Oh, you're gonna die really quickly. Ah, it's these longbows. I'm getting assaulted by longbows. Let's see, that's actually gonna go away now. Nope, nope. There's actually a good quantity of high-tier fighters in this fleet. I see longbows, I saw tridents. Not stuff you really want to mess with. But I think my ships are going to start burning down their carriers pretty quickly, which is the advantage of having light ships. Like, these are definitely officered longbows. You can tell by their travel speed. Meanwhile, the rocket barrage stopped me from venting for just a little bit. Shrike doing good work down there against the Venture. I'm just going to kind of ignore those to just finally get this kill on this thing. Okay, Gemini Dare is down. Actually going to tick on full assault. No reason not to have full assault going. I want my ships to kill quick. There are those longbows again. We're just going to dodge a couple of those. And I think that's going to do it. Yeah, that's gonna do you. Let's start hitting these carriers from the rear. Yeah, they've got that Venture. That's locked down. So it's time for me to kill the Condor before the longbows hit something that's not me. Ooh, longbows got caught in the crossfire. Got absolutely destroyed by the crossfire there. That was very good. And that's it. That'll do everything. From here on out, it's just kind of burning them down. You see the strength of a heavy blaster for cracking heavy armor. I mean, this thing has got 1625 plus an officer. That's nothing to trifle with. And the heavy blaster kills it in, I don't know, 8 shots. Something like that. Multidimensional Fox says, do you feel like the AI uses Shrikes well? I feel like the AI isn't all that good at knowing when to use the forward boost abilities. You know, people keep telling me Shrikes are bad, and my Shrikes keep killing things. They're not always as aggressive as they could be, but I don't see my Shrikes suiciding. Like, they die sometimes, sure. Like, I've lost both of these Shrikes once, I think. And I actually have the reinforced hull mods on them. Well, reinforced hull mods. I have the reinforced bulkheads on them, specifically because they're officered ships, but I don't actually have the officer skill yet, but anyway. But, like, actually, I've never lost this one. I find my Shrikes to be quite powerful destroyers. Like, I just like them. You know, maybe it's because they're pirate Shrikes and have a railgun for a little bit of kinetic damage, but my Shrikes outperform their deployment cost routinely, which is what I want. Okay, speaking of which, just go take the Shrike and, I don't know, stuff. Do I want any of these? What's your D-mods? Nah. I do not. Fuel is an issue on this thing. Malfunction comms is an issue on this thing. But I do like Geminis. I like their storage space. I'll pick up the Shepherd. Okay. So I am totally resupplied and refueled and good to go. I'm actually completely full of fuel. 81 for full supply, full repair. Okay, and with that, yeah, you're right, Gusco. The AI doesn't get the best use out of anything, but you know, there's some ships that they do much better with. So here's my observation on these Shrikes. Both of my Shrikes have heavy blasters because I think heavy blasters are pretty much the only weapon that is good enough to be on this here, and that they make excellent opportunity strikers. They don't do that well when they're by themselves. So when my Shrikes are by themselves, they have trouble getting through shields, even with the pirate version with the railgun. But when they are operating as a pair, or a Shrike plus an Omen, or a Shrike plus anything else, I find that the AI just uses them really well. They have high shields, so this is 8,600 capacity with, I mean, this is an officer, so it's better, but this thing at present has 15,000 shield hit points, I think. This one is the same. They don't have hardened shields on them. If I had this skill number 1, flagships and ships with an officer in command nearly guaranteed to recover if lost, I would refit my Shrikes like so, and this thing would have, God, what's 8,200 divided by 0.42? Well, math time. 8,200 divided by 0.42. 19,500 effective shield points. So Shrikes are actually tanky. They're just shield tanky. So if they happen to get caught out, you know, if they get flanked by a hound or if a stray missile gets in, they can pop. You know, they only have 2,500 hull by default. So, I don't know. I'm very happy with my Shrikes. You know, you've seen them die in this stream, but they're light destroyers. 8 deployment points. They have frigate burn. They're cheap. Okay, I'll stop talking about Shrikes. I just really like Shrikes, and everyone shits on Shrikes. Okay, I am way out here. I have nothing else I really want to do. So I am gonna go back to Ishtar. Although no, I'll just take a look at Alpha Legion, because I got a, I think I got a, like a exploration. No, that's in Mangadusa. I should get rid of that. Yeah, I got this exploration. There's an extensive ruins. Oh no, that's in Epsilon New Guam. There's ultra rich ore in Alpha Legion, so I'll just go check it out. Maybe it's an ultra rich ore, 75%. Oh god. Nope. Let me see if I can get around that. What does burn? It's burn 7. I can get around it. Unless it E-burns, but I don't think they E-burn. Like, usually they don't. Oh, that was no good. I shouldn't have gotten around it. If it's waiting for me at the jump point, I'm gonna be in deep trouble. Let's see. Multidimensional Fox wrote a lot and I missed it all, for which I apologize. Let's see. AI tends to do well line ships, I agree. They just kind of have to sit there and shoot, I agree. You feel that way about wolves, but the wolves I see here, the opposite problem that I do Shrikes, the AI gets too aggressive with them. I agree, and I also think wolves are bad. I don't like wolves. That's really funny, because like people like wolves and don't like Shrikes. I dislike wolves, and I like Shrikes. The reason I dislike the wolf is twofold. One, it has the same main gun as a Shrike. It has a heavy blaster. Or, excuse me, it has a medium energy, right? But its flux is 150. You load that full up with skills, you're going to get like 270, 300. You can't even run a pulse laser. So if you run a pulse laser, you don't have any armor penetration against anything destroyer size or higher. If you run a heavy blaster, you have armor penetration, but your sustain and armor and shield breaking is non-existent, and the final nail in the coffin for me is the front shield. Wolves, just front shield? Really? For shame. Oops. I did not actually mean to do that survey. That was a misclick. Because I just gotta be a little careful about my supplies. Okay, there is a station here. Another frickin' Alpha Core. Amazing. Insulated engine inserts, the efficiency overhaul. Amazing. Let's see. I don't want any of those metals, actually. All of you get out of there. This is a third Alpha Core. Seriously. Well, Sonofy, you've seen some of my previous streams here. You know that this is the first time I've gotten pristines and Alpha Cores in this playthrough, and I'm on episode 5. I'm like 15 hours in, maybe 12 hours in. Okay. Get more stuff. Get more stuff. This is the ultra rich, I'm guessing. Oh, it's actually a crap world. Just as ultra rich ore. But it had the mining base aboard it to give me an alpha core, so you know what? That is worth it. Oh, it's got a deck crew. Fuck yeah. I've been missing that. Okay. Now, there's something orbiting the sun. And then I'm gonna save and see if that remnant fleet is waiting for me. Oh, there's actually a lot more stuff. Well, I don't care about a condor, but let me see what that is. Because I barely want to fight. Oh, it's Colossus. No, it has compromised storage. I don't want to freighter with compromised storage. That is not worth it. I'll pick up luxury. It's a bit of money. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this jump point, and I am going to save, and I'm gonna see if I can get out of here, or if I'm gonna get the crap kicked out of me. Alright, so here's my save. And I'm actually gonna go dark. Oh, I'm glad I went dark. He can't see me. Okay. And I'm gonna head back up to, Ishtar. I think I'm just gonna outrun it. Yeah, I'm just gonna outrun it. There we go. Oh, so wall of storms. My supply situation is not great. I can't afford to dawdle, because I got remnants after me. Okay, here's a hole. Here's a hole. Am I actually going to navigate through these storms successfully? Here's a hole. I'm going to have to eat this one. It's too big. Oh, no good, 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 no good. Holy crap, I should have emergency burned. Suspend all repairs. Wow, that was real bad. I mean, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Alright. Now I need a frickin' emergency burn, which means that my ships are going to be completely toast. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, Multidimensional Fox says, eat one. Oh, there's a pirate base in system? Why are these nav buoys pirate owned? Is there a raid and I missed it? I am suspicious. Suspicious. My refining is done at my main planet. Brings its profits up to 46,000. Or 45.5. That's nice. That is real nice. So, I have this stupid officer that's been sucking down 2,500 per month. If I put him on, I go up to 70,000 900, but I go up from 2,500 to 22,500. That's like completely breaking even. It is completely breaking even. Eh. Well, boosts ground defenses. And it boosts accessibility. So we'll put this... We'll finally have a use for my administrator. Good. So basically he's paying for his salary. Okay, I'm back at my world. There's no supplies available because I have 19 days left on the way station. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, I can't hire them. There's an admin available here. Alright. I think that I'm gonna have to do something unfortunate. I'm gonna have to, do a supply run back to World Mill and back to pick up my fleet. Because I'm out of supplies. I'm not gonna be able to bring this fleet back to World Mill. And I'm not gonna be able to bring my stored, I stored ships when I was exploring. And I'm not going to be able to bring these back either with 63 supplies. So I think I am going to call this stream done. Because I'm going to have to do something boring, which is to say do a no ship supply run, bring back supplies, blah 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 blah. So I am going to go, let's see if there is anyone playing Starsector right now on Twitch other than me. And let's just send you all to a new person with a little raid. I know there's only there's only like 12 of you watching right now, so it's not like a huge life-changing raid, but I figure it's polite. It's polite to send people on a raid. Cool. So Monster Shenanigans is on. I'm gonna send you all to Monster Shenanigans. Thank you all for watching. I had a really good time today. It's great to see all of you. Yeah, it was just really great. So thanks for dropping by. Yeah. You were most welcome, Cusco. Okay. And let me save. You can trust friend Alpha Core. Alright, bye everyone. Have a good time.